Hello everybody and welcome back to my Backyard Baseball 2003 videos. This time I'll be doing a challenge of going 99 to 0 or better. This challenge, I was actually planning on doing the best team versus the worst possible team, or well, not specifically those two teams, but the best three of each class versus the worst three, but I just I just didn't want to do that after after last video, what happened in that. So I figured for this video, I'd do something different. I'd play with what I view to be the best possible offense, although not for defense, but the best possible offense in the entire game. So, by the way, I'll probably put a timestamp in the description if you don't want to hear the intro and just want to hear the game. So for this episode, my team is... So this is what I view to be the best offense in the entire game. Star Moonbeam, Leah Wayne, Lindsey Philgate, Henry DeShanes, Jay Green, Stuart Sullivan, Pablo Sanchez, and Julie Dunkel. And one guy, which is the catcher, which I'll save for the last, or for after I explain some of my players. So we have the only three that I might think that may cause confusion, or like, why are they there, are Lindsey, Star, and Stewart. I at least personally believe that Star and Stewart are honestly sleepers for offense because they have 100 out of 100 speed, and with their speed alone, they can just so consistently get on base from first to second to third. So I think for this challenge, if I put them on and I just get them to to first, second, and third like that, then essentially that'll just be almost two automatic home run, or not home runs, runs. So with those two out of the way, we got the other one is Lindsey Felgate. Now this one may actually be, it may not be surprise to anybody who doesn't know the internal stats, but to anyone that doesn't know them, who does know them, this may be a confusing pick because as you may know if you know the stats, the internal ones, Chico Papas has a better bat than her and also has good speed. Chico Papas has like 95 out of 100 power and 95 out of 100 contact, while Lindsey has 95 out of 100 power, so the same, but only 72 out of 100 contact. However, the reasons why I picked Lindsey over Chico is because of, well, as GJH said in his videos, speed is king. Well, I guess king, or no, I guess queen in Lindsey versus Chico's case for me, because Lindsey is a bit faster than Chico. Lindsey has a 97 out of 100 internal speed stat, while Chico has 95 out of 100. But although it may only be a difference of 2, she's a bit faster than him because of how the speed tier works, which I explained in my video of the speedsters in the game. Essentially, how the speed works is it's in tiers, and tier 2 out of 7 speed is 96 out of 100 to 99 out of 100. And Lindsey is in that tier with 97 out of 100. However, on the other hand, Chico has 95 out of 100 speed, which puts him in tier 3, so despite being only 2 out of 100 speed less, he's a bit slower, a bit slower than Lindsey, and I figure especially with this concrete field, I figure that speed will be the difference between a good bit, because... By the way, I picked cement, or no, not cement gardens, the paveway. Well, I mean, they're both cement fields and are the same. because of Star and Stewart and pretty much everyone else, because if everyone's hitting bombs, then pretty much, and then it'll just go out there so they can just run across the bases. So that's an explanation there. However, I will also show you guys the special character, Lost Steroid. For the name, like, if you know, you know. For the name is all I'm gonna say about why I named him Lost Steroid. Or I should have named him Lost Steroid Daddy Hack the Fourth. But on to that. But as you guys can see, I may have went into the files of the game, or the coach file, and changed his stats. There's a tutorial that I'll link in the description of how you can modify the custom player stats. Because you can't really, other than assigning the balls, you can't really mess with anything in the game. But with this and with the coach file and with all the letters and whatnot and all the strings, you can essentially make your custom player broken, basically, or really terrible. Either way. So I essentially gave him more than 100 out of 100 on pretty much everything. I gave him 100 out of 100, or no, more than 100 speed. I gave him the maximum you can on power. I gave him the maximum you can on contact, throw strength, and glove. Pretty much everything except for pitching, in which I gave him infinite stamina for obvious reasons when you look at everything else. I just gave him 100 out of 100. So, yeah, that's pretty much Lost Steroid right there. As I said, I'll link a tutorial in the description so you can hack your custom player and make them crazy good as well and give them special things. But regardless, I think after this it'll be time to view the show. I'll keep the headset on if I want to chime in, but for the most part I'll probably stay quiet. But here we go.
Okay, let's play ball! The starting pitcher today is Julie Dunkel.
This kid could be real intimidating like out there on the mound. I'm glad I don't have to face her.
Carlos Beltran leads things off.
We want a batter!
We want a batter! Not a broken ladder!
I should have probably put this to 9 innings instead of 6, because since we're the home team, I'll have to 99 divided by 5. Okay, so roughly 20 points per run, or per inning. I've done it with teams that aren't this, so this is still definitely possible.
Hey, batter, batter, batter! So
although that is if I could shut
hey,
down.
batter, batter, batter!
Delivery.
Hey, batter,
That was a
batter,
ball.
batter!
With nobody out.
I smell a strikeout.
We want a batter!
We
Not a broken
and the
ladder!
offering. Ground ball. Straight down the middle. Straight to first. He's out of there.
What to sin?
Time out.
By the way, I know I'm pausing a bit, but by the way, I might make a poll right after this video is submitted on like Reddit and whatnot in this channel on would you rather Lindsay's speed or Chico's contact? Because honestly, I could see it going either way. But hopefully this will be the last intermission, at least for a good bit.
Whiff! Swing! We want a batter!
She's ready.
Not
And
a
a
broken
broken
ladder! We want a batter!
Should've
Not a
swung.
broken ladder!
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
If that
I
pitch was
smell
any
a
slower, it'd
strikeout.
be yesterday!
So
One
win!
out.
Into the
Hey,
windup.
batter, batter, batter!
Swing. Right 2. 0-2.
Swing!
She's set.
Hey,
And
batter,
the
batter,
pitch.
batter!
The swing. Steer right.
Whiff!
She got another one.
You may now be seated.
Susan Gore steps up to bat.
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
I smell
And
a
delivers.
strikeout.
That
was ball one.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
The windup.
So
And the delivery.
wing.
Hey, batter, batter,
We
batter.
want a
That's the old
batter,
stuff.
not a broken
That
ladder.
was a slow one.
They say almost
If that
somebody
pitch was
had
any
more.
slower,
Hey,
it'd be
batter,
yesterday.
batter.
And the
Hey,
count
batter,
is
batter,
1-1.
batter. Hey,
Here's the
batter,
motion
batter.
and the delivery.
Hey, batter, batter,
And the
batter.
count is
We
1-2.
want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Ready now?
Hey,
The
batter,
1-2
batter, batter.
Another one down. Now pitching, Isaac Drummond. Not only is this guy a good pitcher, but he can also dance the cha-cha. Stuart Sullivan comes to the plate. These kids are looking to
We
make
want a
something
batter,
happen here.
not a broken ladder.
So wing.
We want a batter, not a
The
broken
windup
ladder.
and the
Hey, batter,
delivery.
batter, batter.
Lays down the bunt. Save. Star Moonbeam comes to the plate. Runner on first.
Hey, batter,
Nobody
batter,
out.
batter. So
Timeout.
wing.
Doesn't help that the person at the plate is the Mikey Thomas clone, though.
Be nice.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey, hey. From the windup
Hey,
and
batter,
the
batter,
delivery.
batter.
Steering. Attempts the steal. Runner on first.
Hey, hey.
With nobody out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. We want a
Here's the
batter,
motion.
not a
The
broken
pitch.
ladder.
A bunt.
Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys.
Stepping up to the plate is Superstar. Bat, don't fail me now.
Come on, swing already.
Whiff.
So
From the
wing.
windup and the delivery.
Hey, batter, batter,
High,
batter.
ball one.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Come on, swing
From
already.
the stretch and the pitch. A long drive.
Oh,
That makes the first run of the day.
Gangway.
And the runner scores.
Yes.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
and
hey.
they give up another run. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Jake Green comes to the plate. This kid's looking to make a name for
So
themselves.
wing.
No
Hey,
out.
batter, batter, batter. Heads up.
From the
We
stretch
want a batter,
and delivers.
not a broken ladder.
A long fly.
Whoa, Nelly.
Ground rule double. Into second with a standing double. Lindsay Felgate steps up. They have a runner on second with nobody out.
Swing. We want
Into
a
the
batter,
windup, the
not a broken
delivery.
ladder.
Swung on. Tattoos that one.
No
And she's
sweat.
out. Henry Duchesne comes to the plate. This kid's got to be pretty
So
nervous
wing.
out there. They have a runner on
So
second.
wing.
One out. Time
Come
out.
on, swing all.
You're telling... Okay. I thought that was a stupid shift, but I guess not.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
The stretch. Pitch
Come
on the
on,
way.
swing already.
Swing. And drove one deep. And they've scratched out another
You can
run.
do it.
And that's your ground rule double. Pablo Sanchez steps in. They have a runner on second. One out. Oh, whiff.
Here's the windup.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Swing. Come on, swing already.
Here's the
Hey,
windup.
batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
You can hit. And the count
Hey.
is 2-0.
Swing. Hey, batter, batter,
The
batter.
windup. The delivery. Strike one. And
Hey,
the count
hey.
is 2-1.
We want a batter, not a broken
Hey,
ladder.
batter, batter.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
They're
Hey,
in the
batter,
hole
batter,
here, Sonny.
batter.
And the count is 2-2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey. Into the windup
Come on,
and the
swing
pit.
already.
And drove it to deep left.
Ooh.
Gets it off the wall.
Impossible.
And they've scratched out another run. And that's a double.
That had double written all over it, Sonny.
Leo Wayne comes to the plate. They have a runner on second.
We
One out.
want a batter,
Hey,
not a
batter,
broken
batter.
ladder.
Into the
Hey,
motion
batter,
and the
batter,
delivery.
batter. Hey,
Low,
batter, batter,
ball
batter.
one. And the count is 1-0. We've got
Hey,
Jacinta
batter,
Smith
batter,
pitching now.
Hey,
Pitching
batter,
isn't
batter,
really
batter.
Jacinta's
We
thing,
want a
but as a
batter,
hitter,
not a broken
can't be
ladder.
beaten.
Hey, batter, batter,
Into the
batter.
motion and the delivery.
Swing.
And belted.
Whoa, Nelly.
She's out.
Oh. Hey.
Julie dunked
This kid's gonna do everything they can to get on base.
2 outs.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
From
Hey,
the window,
batter, batter,
she
batter.
delivers.
Hey,
Ball
batter,
one.
batter, batter.
1-0.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Here's the windup and the throw.
Swing.
Sliced it.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
The windup.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Swung on and belted.
Hey.
And they've scratched out another run.
You can never have too many runs in this league,
Hey,
Sonny.
Plays it off the wall. Score!
Come on, you
That's
guys.
the kind of hustling I like to see. Stuart Sullivan steps up to bat. 2 outs.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the motion.
Hey,
She
batter, batter,
delivers.
batter.
Steer.
We want a batter,
We
not a
want a
broken
batter,
ladder.
not a broken
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Oh.
Takes her stretch,
Oh,
cuts to the
swing.
plate. Lays down the bunt. Beats the ball to first. Star Moonbeam comes to the plate. This kid's looking to make a name for themselves.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
2 outs.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey,
Run
batter,
the
batter,
stretch.
batter.
She delivers.
Swing.
Strike
Hey,
one.
batter, batter,
Breaks
batter.
for it.
That kid's got some nerve, Sonny. I like that.
And the runner is safe.
We want
They
a
have a runner
batter,
on second.
not a
Hey.
broken
2 outs.
ladder. We want a batter, not a broken
Swing.
ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the motion. Throws it.
Hey, batter, batter,
Another
batter.
strike.
Hey,
And the count
batter,
is
batter, batter.
0-2.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Ready now.
Swing.
Fires. Swung on. Ground ball.
Good
That's the slow roller. They have a runner
Hey,
on
batter,
second.
batter,
2 outs.
batter. Hey. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
From the windup.
Not a
Cuts
broken
to the
ladder.
plate.
Swing.
That was a ball. 1-2.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter,
She
batter, batter.
The 1-2
Hey.
Swinging. Chopper to third. Sent him scrambling. Looks like she tripped. And they've scratched out
You can
another
do it.
run. Gets the triple.
I didn't think they could make it all the way to third, Sonny. But I guess I was wrong.
Stepping up to the plate is Superstar. Bat don't fail
Hey,
now.
batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter, batter,
She's
batter.
ready. Fires.
So Strike one.
Hey,
What is
hey!
he waiting for?
Whiff. Swing! Takes her stretch and the throw.
Swing!
Skies to left.
Nice.
And she scores! Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
Going!
Got him!
Going!
And he comes in to
Gangway!
score. Ball is still in play. Jay Green steps up to bat. 2 outs. Now
Hey,
pitching.
batter!
Lena
Come on,
Ings.
swing
According
already.
to the team press card,
Hey,
this girl is
batter,
not only a
batter.
great pitcher,
Hey,
but
batter,
she has a
batter,
third-degree black belt in Taekwondo.
We want a batter,
Hi-ya.
not a broken
The target
leg.
goes up, fires. That was a
Nice.
ball. Hey, hey! Swing! Whiff. Takes the stretch,
Swing.
the pitch, and belted. That one's going away back. Yes! He's out. And that'll do it in the first inning.
It really stinks because that would have been bounced off of the wall if it was any other part of the field.
Emily Lubo steps
Or
up.
if he, you know,
A
hit it
hit
out.
here would be nice. Nobody out. Takes the stretch
Swing.
and the delivery. Swing! Missed.
Enseñamos un bateador. No
Swing.
quebrado la escala.
The windup. Pitch on the way.
Swing.
Swing on. Top fly.
Get him! Muy
And
bien.
makes the catch. She's out of there. Vic Souffle steps up to bat. I got a bad feeling about this. One
We
out.
want a batter, not a
Swing.
broken
Target goes
leg.
high, batter,
She
batter, batter.
delivers.
Strike
Whip.
one. That's the old stuff. Swing. Low ball
Hey,
down the
batter,
middle.
batter, batter. We
The
want a
strap
batter,
throws it.
not a broken leg.
Swing. Ground ball. And she goes
No.
after it. She fires it to first. Nope, couldn't get that one. Ball's out of play. All runners advance 2.
Is his head like
Lena
invisible?
Ings steps up to bat.
Is his
She
head
can
like
just
like
smell a
s-
hit here, Sonny.
We
They
want
have
a
runner on
batter,
second.
not
One
a
out.
broken leg.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
like Stuart? Is your head like phase through a bow? Like what was that?
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Swing. Swing.
Into the windup, cuts to the plate.
I smell a strikeout.
Just foul.
We
They have a runner
want a
on
batter,
second. One
not a
out.
broken ladder. We want a batter,
Ready
not
now.
a broken
Here's the
ladder.
No quebrado.
Hey, batter, batter.
A sneaky slow ball. 0-2.
un bateador.
The
No
strap.
quebrado,
The
una
we
escala.
want a batter,
A
not a
swing.
broken
And another
ladder.
batter.
Goes
Swing.
down.
Hey,
Maybe
batter,
next
batter,
time that
batter.
kid should use a tennis racket.
Swing.
Jim Kiley steps up. This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny.
Swing.
Hey,
batter, batter, batter.
And delivers.
Whiff.
Foul.
Swing.
0-1.
Deseamos un bateador.
Ready
No
now.
quebrado,
One
batter,
out.
batter.
Swung on. Ground ball. Straight down the middle. Out. They are turned away in this inning. One left on. Lindsay Felgate steps up to bat. This girl's got one thing on her mind.
We want a batter,
Getting a hit.
not a broken ladder.
Whiff. From the stretch.
Swing.
Throw. Strike. Not
You
even
can
close
hit.
to that one.
We want
No
a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
We want
The
a batter,
strap.
not
She
a broken
delivers.
ladder.
Strike.
You can hit. We want a batter,
Here's
not
the
a broken
motion.
ladder.
Batter.
We want a batter, not a
one.
broken ladder.
Henry Duchesne steps up to bat. Runner on first. No outs. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Oh, ooh, ooh. Into the
Hey,
motion.
batter,
Here's the
batter,
pitch.
batter.
Strike. Hey, batter,
Waits
batter, batter. A bold move by the manager, Sonny.
Gangway.
Lands on second.
Got him.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
She's
Let's
ready.
go.
She delivers. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
And makes it to third.
Good going.
Pablo Sanchez steps in. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Mándeme una buena.
Whiff. Whiff.
Swing!
From the windup and the
Come
delivery.
on, swing already.
Strike one.
Tries to steal. That kid's got some nerve, Sonny. I like it.
Gangway. And there are runners at second and third with nobody
We
out.
want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Heads up. From the windup.
Hey,
and the
batter, batter,
throw.
batter.
Chopper to third. Sent him scrambling. Leo Wayne steps up. I've got a bad feeling
Hey,
about
batter,
this.
batter, batter.
3 on.
Hey, batter,
No
batter, batter. Swing!
The windup and the
Swing!
pitch. High and outside. And the
Oh,
count is
strike
1
out.
out.
Swing! Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Swing!
Oh,
And the pitch.
ooh.
Strike. 1 and
Hey,
1.
batter, batter, batter.
Swing!
Come on, swing already. Hey, batter,
He's
batter,
ready.
batter.
Cuts to the plate.
Hey, hey.
Swing. Towards
That's
right.
the way.
And it goes foul.
Oh, hey. Don't strike out now. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Takes the stretch.
So
the 1-2
wing.
pitch. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
And they give up
Gangway.
another run.
That's what you call a momentum shifter.
Julie Dunkel steps up.
This girl can walk the walk, but can she hit the
You
ball?
can hit. With nobody out.
Swing!
Time out. From the stretch.
Swing! Hey, hey!
Nice. Ready now. And the
Hey,
delivery.
batter, batter,
A
batter!
swing. That's a foul. The bases are
Hey,
loaded.
batter, batter,
With nobody
batter.
out. Whiff.
Hey, batter, batter,
The
batter!
stretch. Pitch on the way.
Hey,
Swing.
batter, batter, batter!
Ground ball. That's a
Oh,
slow
ooh,
roller.
Ooh!
Swing. No out.
Swing! Oh, ooh! We want
She
a
hit.
batter!
She
Batter, batter,
delivered.
batter!
And a foul ball.
Nice.
And the count is
Swing.
0-2. Whiff.
Swing!
Into the windup.
We
Throws it.
want a batter, not a broken
Right.
ladder!
That's
We
it.
want a batter,
Oh, boy, that's
not a
embarrassing.
broken ladder!
Stuart Sullivan.
They really need a hit here, Sonny. Hey, batter, batter, batter! Oh, ooh!
Into the windup and the throw. And a foul ball. 0-1.
Swing! Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Hey! The target
We
goes
want
up.
a
Pitch on the
batter.
way.
Hey,
The
batter, batter,
20.
batter!
There's a bunt. He scores.
Now that's defense, Sonny.
Star Moonbeam steps up to bat. This kid's got to be pretty nervous out there.
Heads up.
Bases loaded. 1 out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Whiff. Into the
Oh,
windup.
strike out
Fires.
now.
That was a ball. And the
Hey,
count is
batter,
1-0.
batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter!
She's set
Hey,
for
hey.
delivery. Low and away.
Hey, batter, batter,
And the
batter!
count is 2-0.
We want a batter, not a
From
broken
the
ladder!
wing. Here's the pitch.
We want a batter, not a
Foul.
broken
Come
ladder!
on, swing
And the
already.
count
is 2-1.
Swing! Hey, batter, batter, batter! We want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Swing. From the
Heads
stretch.
up.
The 2-1 pitch. Foul.
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Whiff.
Hey,
Here's
batter,
the
batter,
motion.
batter!
The 2-2 pitch.
Nice!
That was a ball.
Hey, batter, batter, batter! We want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Whiff. She's
Hey,
ready
batter,
and
batter, batter!
delivered.
We want
Low
a
and
batter,
inside.
not a
And
broken
she walks.
ladder!
Hey, hey!
Nice pitch there.
And they give up another run. You can never have too many runs in this league, Sonny. Stepping up to the plate is Superstar. 3 on.
Hey,
One
batter!
Bat, don't fail
So
me now.
wing!
Hey! From the windup, fire.
Swing!
Low, ball
We
one.
want a batter,
And the count
not
is
a
1-0.
batter.
Hey!
We want a
Into the
batter,
windup.
not a broken leg!
Hey, batter!
So wing!
That kid was frozen.
So wing! We want a batter, not a broken
Here's the
ladder!
motion. The 1-1
So
pitch.
wing!
Right. Whiff.
We want a batter, not
So
a broken
wing.
ladder!
Takes the stretch.
Hey,
the 1-2
hey!
pitch.
We want a batter, not a broken
ball.
ladder!
That one took a chunk out of the ground. And they've scratched out another run. It's all about the clutch hitting, Sonny. Jay Green steps up. Whiff. Be nice.
We want a batter,
The
not a
stretch.
broken
And
ladder!
the wing. That was a ball. The
We
bases
want
are
a batter,
loaded.
not
One
a
out.
broken ladder! Hey, batter! So
Takes the
wing!
stretch
You can
and
hit!
the delivery. Ball 2.
Hey, batter!
Whiff.
So
She's
wing!
ready. Cut
You
to the
can
plate.
hit!
That was ball 3.
So wing! Hey, batter!
Oh. Whiff. She sat and the pitch.
Hey,
And that's a walk.
batter!
That's the old stuff. Score! Like I always say, it's better to score than to not score. Lindsay Felgate comes to the plate. This kid's one tough
So
cookie,
wing!
Sonny.
Hey, batter! Hey,
She sat
batter!
Whiff.
Don't
One.
strike out now!
The bases are loaded.
Hey,
One out.
batter!
Heads up. Now pitching.
Hey, batter!
This kid's real tricky.
We
like with
want
his
a
pitches,
batter,
Sonny.
not a
So
broken
watch out.
ladder.
He sat
Hey,
and
hey.
cuts to the plate.
So wing!
Right.
We want a batter, not a
Hey,
broken ladder!
Into
You
the motion.
can hit.
The 1-1 pitch. With ball 2.
Oh,
2-1.
So wing! So wing! Hey,
Ready now.
hey!
A 2-1 pitch.
Hey, batter!
That was a ball. And the count is 3-1.
We want a batter, not a broken
Hey,
ladder!
The turn goes up and the pitch. A long drive.
You can do it!
Ouch! She hits the ground. And they give up another run. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. She laced the double.
That's the
And he
way.
comes in to score. And she's safe. They got another one. That's the kind of hustling I like to see. Henry Duchesne steps up to bat. Runner on third. 1 out.
Come on, swing already! We want a batter, not
So
a broken
wing.
ladder! Hey, batter!
That was ball 1. And the count
Hey,
is
hey.
1-0.
We want a batter, not
Hey,
a broken ladder!
Takes the stretch and
So
delivers.
wing.
Steer
Hey,
right.
batter!
What is he waiting for?
We want a batter,
1-1.
not a broken ladder! Hey, batter!
Here's the motion.
We
Here's the
want a
pitch.
batter, not a broken
Well, one
ladder!
back. And the count is 1-2.
Hey, batter! We want a
He's ready
batter,
now.
not a broken
Fire.
ladder!
Hey,
batter!
Towards right.
That's the way!
And it's a foul ball.
yeah!
And it's an out. And they've scratched out another run. It's all
Yeah.
about the clutch hitting, Sonny. Pablo Sanchez steps in. 2 outs.
Mándeme una
We
buena.
want a batter, not a
Oh,
broken
strike out
ladder! We want a batter,
Into the
not
motion.
a broken
Cuts to the
ladder!
plate.
Hey,
Ball
batter!
one.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder! Hey, batter!
From the stretch. And the
Hey,
delivery.
batter!
Back toward the outfield.
Back!
Plays it off the wall.
Good going!
The runner is safe
Let's
on
go,
third.
team, let's
and
go.
makes the triple. That triple was pure hustle, Sonny.
Leo Wayne steps up.
A hit here would be nice.
Hey,
Runner
batter,
on
batter,
third.
batter.
We want
2
a batter, not a broken ladder.
Come on, swing
Into the
already.
motion. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Strike 1.
So
What is
wing.
she waiting for? And the
Hey,
count is
batter,
0-1.
batter, batter.
Come on, swing already.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
From the windup.
Hey,
Here's
batter,
the
batter,
pitch.
batter.
Lined it to left field.
Watch out, that lineup could scalp somebody.
Adios!
Aloha means goodbye, baby.
If I don't succeed this video and I have to do another one of these, I might go over to Tin Can Alley next time because
man.
at least over there
Julie Dunkel
the
comes to
fences
the
are
plate.
so short.
This girl
We
looks
want
like
a batter,
she's
not a
so
broken
rapid.
ladder.
2 outs.
Hey, hey!
The
We
strike.
want a batter,
And
not a
delivered.
broken
That
ladder.
was ball 1.
Swing!
No, because
Heads up!
Now
it
pitching.
usually hits the wall.
We want a batter,
Not only is
not
this
a
guy a
broken
good
ladder,
pitcher,
but he can also dance the
Hey,
cha-cha.
batter, batter, batter.
Into
Hey,
the windup,
batter, batter,
throws it.
batter.
Swing!
High and outside.
Hey, batter,
Looks
batter,
like we got a
batter.
little
Not a
control
batter,
problem.
not a
And the
broken
count's
ladder.
2-0.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Nice.
We
The
want a
strike.
batter,
And
not
the
a broken
throw.
ladder. We want a batter, not
I
a
can't
broken
believe
ladder.
they
We
didn't
want a
swing at that.
batter,
And
not
the
a
count
broken
is
ladder.
2-1.
Oh, ooh, ooh. Hey,
Makes the
batter,
strike.
batter,
The
batter.
2-1 pitch. Another strike. Don't strike out now.
Swing!
Whiff. He's ready now. Fires. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Yeah. Stuart Sullivan steps up to bat. Runner on first.
We
2
want a
outs.
batter,
Hey,
not
batter,
a
batter,
broken
batter.
ladder.
Whiff.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
From the stretch.
Swing.
Cuts to the plate. That's a foul. 0-1. Don't strike out now.
Swing!
Swing. Cuts to the plate. To left. And it goes foul. Runner on
Swing!
first. 2 outs. Whiff.
Heads up! Swing!
Takes the stretch.
We
Fires.
want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Ground ball.
Yeah, team! That one took a chunk out of the ground!
Slaps out a single. Star Moonbeam steps up. I got a bad feeling about this.
Swing!
Runners on first and second. 2 outs.
Heads up! Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Into
We
motion.
want a batter, not a broken ladder! Hey,
Sliced it.
batter, batter, batter!
0-1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder! Heads up!
The target goes up and the
We
pitch.
want a batter,
That was
not a
ball
broken
1.
ladder!
And the count
Swing!
is 1-1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Ready now. The 1-1 pitch. A bunt.
Yes!
at third.
Let's go, team! Let's go!
Stepping up to the plate is Superstar. Bases loaded.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Swing! Hey, batter, batter,
From the
batter!
windup. And the delivery.
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Line drive. And the runner
No way.
scores. Vinny the Goose. Love him there.
Gangway!
He scores. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Makes it safe on third.
Oh, hey!
Jay Green steps up to bat. This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny.
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Come on, swing already. Here's the windup and the
We
throw.
want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Attempts the steal.
Got 'em! They're putting the game in motion, Sonny. That's the way!
And there are runners
Swing.
at second and third. 2 outs.
Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, hey!
From the
Hey,
stretch
batter, batter,
and the
batter.
delivery.
Swing!
Popped it up.
Oh! Come on, you guys!
And they've stretched out another run.
That's the way!
Going.
And they give up another run. Now that's defense, Sonny. Hey, hey!
And that's their
Lindsay Belgate comes to the plate.
one aggression for you.
This kid's got to be pretty nervous out there. Runner on first. Hey, hey! So wing! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Pitch on the way. Pegs one. And he's out. You gotta score runs to win a game. And that'll close up the second. One left on.
I'm not on pace at all.
Mary Riley, no out. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So wing! Here's the windup. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. One. You gotta mix it up in this league to be successful. Wing! 0-1. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. And batter. Right two. Hey, nice batter. So wing! We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Whiff from the windup and deliver. Wing! We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. Hey, batter. 1-2 pitch.
There's a yellow ball back there.
Just a bit outside. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Ground ball. Hello. Straight down the middle. He's out. Isaac Drummond steps up. Whiff. Time out. Hey,
Ole, Toro!
we want a batter, not a broken ladder. And the offering. Right. One out.
Ole, Toro!
So wing! She's ready and delivers. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Nice pitch there. A sneaky throw ball. Hey, batter. Whiff. She's ready and the offering. Ground ball. She gobbles it up. Trips it to first. We got him out.
Vamos, Verde!
Carlos Beltran is up. Beltran isn't the strongest defensive player, but boy can he hit. 2 outs. Hey, batter. Hey, batter. Ready now for the delivery. Swung on. 2 left. And it goes foul. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Batter. So wing. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
I smell a strikeout.
Take the wing and the pitch. Strike 3. So another one down. Batter. Halfway through the inning now, and the Bombers lead it. Henry Duchesne. Hey! So wing! He's ready now. He throws wing! Foul ball. Hey, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So wing! He throws it. Strike. 0-2. Hey, batter. We want a batter. Into the motion and so wing! We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Be nice. So wing! From the stretch. Whiff and delivers. And a foul ball. 1-2. So wing! Fires. Hey, batter. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. Pablo Sanchez steps in. The secret weapon always looks like he's ready to belt one out of the park. Runner on first. No outs. Whiff.
Adios, baseball!
We want a batter.
Batter. Swing already.
He throws it. Whiff. That was ball 1. Hey, batter. Yeah. That's the way. So wing. Hey, batter.
So the windup
fires. That was ball 2. Way to dig that one out. Hey, batter. Makes it. Safe on second. bunt.
This team likes to run, Sonny.
They have a runner on
Hey,
second.
batter, batter,
Nobody
batter.
out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Heads up.
From the windup and the throw.
Hey, batter, batter,
Swing.
batter.
And a foul
Hey,
ball.
batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Into the windup, the 2-1
Heads
pitch.
up.
Grounder to short.
That one took a chunk out of the ground. No way.
Aww. He scored.
That's what you call a momentum shifter.
And the runner is safe. Leo Wayne steps up.
Now this kid's got
We
style.
want a batter,
They
not
have
a
runner
broken
on
ladder.
second.
With nobody
Swing.
out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Into the windup, the delivery. Swing. Lined back.
Watch out. That lineup could scalp somebody.
She's out of there. And makes it to third.
Hey, hey.
Julie Dunkel steps up.
This kid's looking to make a name for
Hey,
themselves.
batter, batter, batter.
Runner on
We
third.
want a
One out.
batter, not a broken
We want a
ladder. Not a broken ladder.
Hey,
Into
batter,
the
batter,
motion,
batter.
pitch on the way. Swing. Skies to left.
I don't know if that one's coming down.
Good going.
Yeah, team.
And he comes in to score. That's
Yeah,
the way to get
team.
things done. And the runner scores.
Now that's defense, Sonny.
Ground rule double. She gets 2 bases. Stuart Sullivan comes to the plate.
This kid
Hey,
can walk
batter,
the
batter,
walk.
batter.
But can he hit the ball?
You can
One out.
hit. Now pitching.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Illegal.
Heads up. According to the team press guide,
Whip.
this girl is not only a great pitcher, but she has
Hey,
a third-degree
batter,
black
batter,
belt in
batter.
Taekwondo.
Hi-ya.
ooh.
She's sacked.
Hey,
Cuts
batter,
to the
batter,
plate.
batter.
Foul. And the count is
So
0-1.
We want a batter,
Oh,
not a
strike out
broken
now.
ladder.
Hits the stretch. Throws
So
it.
wing.
There's a bunt.
It's the little things that make baseball so great.
Save.
Yes.
Star Moonbeam steps up.
This kid's got to be
Hey,
pretty nervous
batter,
out
batter,
there.
batter. Runner on first.
Hey, batter,
One
batter,
out.
batter.
He nice.
So
She
wing.
sacked. Throws it. That was a ball. There he goes.
That's the way.
And the runner is safe.
They're putting the game in motion, Sonny.
Come on, swing already. Takes the
So
stretch
wing.
and delivers.
Hey,
She
batter,
lays
batter,
down a
batter.
beauty.
It's the little things that
Yes.
make baseball so great. Boo. Yeah, team. That's the way.
Stepping up to the plate is Superstar. Watch and learn.
So wing.
She's sacked
Hey,
and
batter,
the
batter,
delivery.
batter.
Right. Runners on first and second. One
Heads
out.
up. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Here's
we
the windup,
want a
the
batter,
delivery.
not a broken ladder.
And belted.
Ooh. Gangway. Gangway.
Gets it off the wall. He scores.
Got
That's the
him.
way to get things done. And her speed produces another run. And they give up another run.
It's all about the clutch hitting, Sonny.
Jade Green steps up to bat. This kid's one tough cookie,
Hey,
Sonny.
hey.
One out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. So
She
wing.
throws it.
Come on, swing
already. Ground ball.
That's a slow roller. That's the way.
Lindsay Felgate comes to the plate. Runner on
Hey,
first.
batter, batter,
One
batter.
out. Be nice.
So wing. Hey,
She's sacked
batter, batter,
and the
batter.
Swing. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
And the runner is safe. Henry Duchesne steps up.
This kid's gonna do everything they can to get
So
on base.
wing.
We
and
want a
delivers.
batter, not
Ball
a
one.
batter.
Way to dig that one out.
Runners on first
and second.
We
One
want
out.
a batter, not a broken
Nice.
ladder. Swing.
From the windup.
So
the
wing.
swinging. Towards right. And it goes foul.
Heads up.
Come on, swing already.
We want
ready.
a batter,
1-1
not a
pitch.
broken ladder.
That was ball two. Runners on first and second.
Hey, hey. Hey, batter.
From the
You
windup.
can't hit.
Cuts to the plate.
Hey, batter.
And a foul ball.
Hey,
And the count is 2-2.
Swing.
Come on, swing already.
Hey, batter. Hey, batter.
From the windup. The 2-2
We
pitch.
want a batter, not a
A
broken
long
ladder.
drive. Trip and fell. Gets it off the wall. Going for 2 bases. And makes it easily. And he comes in to score. And the runner is safe. Pablo Sanchez steps in. And there are runners at second and third. 1 out.
Mándame una buena.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey,
Here's the motion.
batter.
Pitch on the way. A swing. Smacked one left of center.
Come on,
He
you
scored.
guys.
That's the way to get things done. Score! Vinny the Goose. Love him back.
Going. Got him.
Score! Vinny the Goose. Love him back.
Yes.
Leo
Ooh.
Wayne comes to the plate. 1 out.
Swing. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Here's the windup.
Ooh,
He
ooh.
delivers. Ball 1.
So
And the count is
wing.
1-0.
Nice.
Carlos Beltran is on the
Whip.
hill today.
Beltran gets a lot of
Swing.
movement on his pitches.
Watch out for
Hey,
his
batter,
corkscrew.
batter,
It's a
batter.
lure.
We want a batter,
Into the
not a
windup
broken
and
ladder.
the
Batter, batter.
Swinging. Strike. 1-1.
Hey, batter. Hey, batter.
Takes the stretch and the offering. Swung on. A blooper in foul territory.
Whiff. Hey, batter.
He comes center.
Hey, batter.
Swing. He nice.
Hey, batter. Swing.
Takes the stretch. and
Hey,
the 2-2
batter.
pitch. That was ball 3.
Whiff.
Come on, swing already.
Swing. Whiff.
He's ready now. The 3-2 pitch.
Hey, batter.
Chopper to third. That's a slow roller. And the runner is safe. Julie Dunkel steps up. Runner on first. 1 out.
You can't hit.
Whiff. We want a batter,
From the
not a
windup
broken
and the
ladder.
throw.
Swing.
That was a ball. Attempts the steal.
Got him. That kid's got some nerve, Sonny.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
you
like that.
guys. Hey, batter. Hey, batter.
He winds and the
Hey,
throw.
batter.
Strike! Got a swing at the right
Come
time.
on,
to hit the
swing
ball.
already.
They
Hey,
have a runner
batter,
on
batter.
second. 1 out.
You can't hit.
He comes center
So
and the
wing.
throw. Back toward the outfield.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got another one. Vinny the Goose. Love him back. Round rule double. Stuart Sullivan comes to the plate.
You can tell
So
he really
wing.
wants to get on base, Sonny.
They have a runner on second.
nice.
1 out.
Hey, batter. We want a batter,
Takes the
not a
stretch.
broken ladder.
We
want a batter,
Low.
not
Ball
a
one.
broken
And the
ladder. We
count
want
is
a batter,
1-0.
not a
Hey,
broken
batter,
ladder. We want a batter, not a
Hey,
broken
batter,
ladder.
delivery. That
Hey,
was a ball.
batter.
And the count is
Swing.
2-0.
Whiff.
Swing! Ready now? Cut
So
to the plate.
wing!
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Rando!
Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! So wing!
Cuts to the plate.
We
A
want a
free pass.
batter, not a
Man,
broken
that's
ladder!
not even fair. Star Moonbeam steps up to bat.
Swing! Swing! We want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Swing!
Ready now?
And delivers.
We want a batter,
Steer
not a
right.
broken ladder!
Like a good pitch to me.
Swing! We want a batter,
Hey,
not
batter,
a
batter,
broken
he
ladder!
throws it.
Swing!
Quick! The batter's gotta pull the trigger on those.
Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! We want a batter!
Into the
not
windup.
We want a batter!
Hey,
Not a
batter,
broken
batter.
ladder!
The runner goes. Stepping up to the plate is Superstar. Runners on first and second with 2 outs.
Hey, batter, batter,
That's the barely
batter! We want a batter!
With
not a broken
Rewind
ladder!
and the pit. Nice. That was ball 1.
Swing! Hey, batter, batter, batter! We want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Nice. The stretch. The
Hey,
delivery.
batter, batter, batter!
Steer.
Swing!
Attempts the steal. Runners on first and second. 2 outs.
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
We want a batter,
We
not
want
a
a
broken
batter,
ladder.
not a
He
broken
throws
ladder.
it. Strike out now. Right.
Hey,
Makes
batter,
the
batter, batter! Gangway!
Runners
Swing!
on first and second. 2 outs.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Don't strike out now. From the windup, the 1-2
We want a
pitch.
batter, not a broken
That's it
ladder!
for this kid. Well, they get an E
Nice.
for effort. Boy.
Jesus.
And this inning is over. 2 left on. The Bombers ahead.
Bombs away! These kids are destroying everything in sight!
It's like they
Jacinda
know
Smith
that I
comes to bat.
maxed him out, so
Now
they're just
this
pitching
kid's
it
got
in the corner.
style!
Se trata de darle a la pelota.
We want a
Ready
batter,
now?
not a
We
broken
want a
ladder! Not
That
a
was
broken
ball 1.
ladder! Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Toro!
Swing!
She kicked.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Ground ball.
Muy
Now
bien.
jumps up. Got past. Tosses it over to first. Safe on first. And he can't get it to
Hello?
first. The throw to second. Say goodbye, 'cause she's out. Susan Gore comes to the plate. 1 out.
We
Coach
want a
calls
batter,
timeout.
not a broken... Hey, batter, batter, batter! We want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Takes her stretch. The delivery.
Toro!
Low. Ball 1.
We
1
want a
out.
batter, not
Hey,
a broken ladder!
Into the motion and the
Swing!
offering. Ground ball. Straight to the pitcher. Throws it to first. That's it for her. Emily Lubo steps up to bat.
Swing! Hey, batter, batter, batter!
From the stretch,
Swing!
cuts to the plate.
We want a batter,
Smack
not
one
a
in right
broken
center
ladder!
field. He goes over.
Vamos, Verde!
That'd be a ground rule double. Big souffle.
Swing!
Whiff. She sat, throws it. Swung on. Ground ball. Jumps up, straight to the pitcher. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Yo!
Lena Ing.
Swing!
The coach calls timeout.
Whiff! Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Here's the windup and the pitch. Looped up.
Ah! Hello!
Buena jugada!
Makes the leap, lays it off the wall. Here's the throw to second. That's a run. She's out of there. That's a run. That's all, folks. Halfway.
Jake Green. Hey, batter!
Well, there just went that run crumbled to pieces. But regardless, I think that'll be it for today. I'll definitely be next time. I'll create a new coach file and I'll move this over to 10K an alley because I definitely think this will be a better fit for 10K an alley. But well, I hope you guys enjoyed that attempt.